Hello again, STRUCKTLF. Welcome back to my channel and my stream where today I will be doing my level 100 grind. I'll try to power level my friend, see if power leveling works, which means I'll have to carry him to world tier 3 and 4. But now after that I'll be able to confirm how boosting works, whether boosting is doable the way it used to be in the Eternal Realm pre-seasonal. As you probably might know from yesterday, I did get level 100 finally. I'm happy with the speed it took me to level 100. I wish it was a little faster in the last 20 levels. I wish it was a little faster, just a smidge faster. Mm, like instead of taking 4 dungeons per level, it would have been best if it was no more than 3. But it's still fine. It's still fine even with 4 dungeons per level. So I'll wait for my friend to log in. In the meantime, there will be a Hell Tide soon. Before the Hell Tide starts, I'll prepare. I'll prepare with yo Goddess. Welcome back, Goddess. So before the Hell Tide starts, just a moment. Before it starts, I will prepare my items and stuff like that to make sure it's all good. So if anyone would need carry to tier 3 and then tier 4, you can join me as I carry my friend in a moment when he walks in. If he walks in, but he probably will. I did message him on Messenger, but then I closed my Chrome and I only have my browser, my Messenger in that browser. I have a what about my items to fix. I have a ton of stuff on my browser that needs fixing. I'll quickly sort all those items. So I did test those world bosses, the two easy ones to summon, which were Varshan and Grigor. And once I get some living steel, I can do some tier 4 Grigor. See how it goes, if I can do it. My priority would be upgrading my potion because I'm still using level 70 potion. It sucks big time, to be honest. How bad the drop rates. The one thing they fucked up is the drop rates of the drop rates of just a moment. This is no longer needed because I have the better version. So Hell Tide in 6 minutes. In those 6 minutes, I wanna check something out. I wanna check if I can. So I'll have to write some things down. I have to write. This is 2 to 10. So if I go from 2 to 10 to 10, that is 14. This is 14, and I have 5 and 5, 10, and 5, 15. Oh no, wait. 3 and 5, 8, and 5, 10. So I have 10, I have 13, I have... Oh, this is 4. So that's 17, yeah, I think I can do it with 20. With 20, I can do this because I want to test. I want to test using, where was it? This one instead of that one, which means I'll need 6 packs here of that one. In order to do that, I need to remove those there. I'll fix it. I will fix this. So I only need 2 ferocity. 1, 2 ferocity. One, 2 eternity. Now we have the base down. We need 6 divinity. 1, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. So with this one it works, and now if I go back to this one, I need just 1 more eternity. And there is room for 1 eternity. And now I can without changing my items, I can easily switch between using a cursed touch and using hemomancy. Either of those is good. I think a cursed touch is something I want to test and experiment with. Because a cursed touch combined with prey on the weak pretty much means... It means that if you're using the exploiter, if you're... Oh no, actually exploit. If you're using the exploit glyph, you don't have to. If you do what I just did with the powers, you don't have to use that one. And you have options to use something else. Not sure what else you might want to use. I mean, let's see. First of all, this is a dex board. We've got 3 minutes until the hell tide. I'll talk about this in those 3 minutes. A dex board, but this dex board doesn't necessarily have to be dex board. Every 5 dex purchase within range, 20 increased lightning damage. I want to check which one was the new one. See this one, for every 5 dex purchase within range, your earth skills gain 3% crit strike damage, and you gain lucky hit chance. This is not bad. I can get at level 1 3% crit strike damage instead of vulnerable damage at 1554. So it is something I could consider. What was the name of it? Tectonic. So tectonic. I could also do territorial, which is also it's also going to give us damage reduction against close enemies, which is amazing, and it gives us damage to close targets. Another good thing would be this one. For every 5 int purchase within, blah blah blah, increase damage while fortified, and damage reduction the more fortified you have, up to 10. But this one is better because you get all the time that 10% damage reduction against close. This one you need to be fortified, and it's up to 10%. So most likely I will use territorial after I level it up. I'll see whether it's a big drop in my DPS eventually. Alright, let's see where the hell tide would be. I'll have to wait. In the meantime, let me talk to that NPC so it doesn't bother me with this notification. Oboes, 700 oboes. Okay, let's spend my oboes before the Helltide.
I wondered what happened to that ship.
I'm wondering whether I should do gloves or boots with my Helltide, with my oboes. I'm thinking gloves, so I can get that 4 ranks to pulverize gloves.
You've got the magic touch. Just tell your friends where you got it.
This one I wanna salvage. Okay, the Helltide has started. It's that one. Okay, let's go to it. I did like the drop rates of those 2 bosses I fought, the Grigor and the Varshan bosses.
That got most of it. Good salvage.
See, I need something with 3 ranks to pulverize, and ideally something nice like crit chance.
Plenty worth keeping. That got most of it. See? Finest quality. Forge awaits your return.
Those boots won't be as much movement speed, but if I were to remove the total armor in werewolf form and then add the damage reduction while injured is low as well. Okay, I'm not gonna mess around with this item. Fuck it, it's not gonna be that
A
item.
warrior. How may I serve?
I'll find better ones. What I'll do now in this Helltide, get 300, open the living steel, get another 300, open another living steel chest. Speaking of chests, let me leave some stuff in my storage. I also need to get rid of some of this stuff here. A lot of it is just taking up space. I need to make it into aspects. But the promised quality of life where multiple aspects of the same type would stack doesn't happen. Even ones that are pretty much identical. So I'm not seeing those undead. Oh, there they are, there they are. I don't think they do much damage. They probably scale with minion damage, so probably not that great to use on a druid. I wanted to experiment with this one. Is my friend walked in? He isn't. Already 43. Noticing some latency latency issues issues again. They did have a patch, mini patch, that supposedly fixed instability issues. Let's see how bad it would be today, whether it would be better or worse than yesterday in terms of server instability and things like that. Hmm. Okay, nice. So level 100, the Hell Titan enemies are level 103. 3 levels above me.
You saved my life.
Hmm. I still prefer the other one. I'm not sure I like this one with the living souls. I prefer the other one because the other one does a lot more damage. And a lot more often. But having more ways to apply vulnerable isn't bad. The best thing is I can just, I've made my gear in such a way where I can easily rotate vampiric powers without needing to rework my pacts between those two vampiric powers. Between the one that shoots the undead and the one that drains enemies and heals me. Gonna get the 300 cinders for the first chest. If I can get both living steel chests, I'll be happy. How does that power actually work? Let's check again. Afflicted enemies have a chance to what? To spread to other enemies. Ah. I still don't know how to trigger those souls. What the thing is that triggers those souls. those souls that attack the undead. Okay. $210 soon. Hmm. Let's keep going. Still needs more mobility, more movement speed. Tempo would be nice, but it would lose me a lot of DPS if I were to go Trampo. Hmm. Let's do that. So far, 279. I think the living steel was somewhere around there. Or should I work my way towards it? I think it rotates every 30 minutes, or maybe it remains and without rotating. But there's two places currently for the living steel. Yesterday didn't rotate when I did living steel. Greed Shrine? No. Oh, there is a book where if you take a shrine on a horse, you don't actually get it. You have to get off the horse to get the shrine. It's a stupid bullshit book that hopefully they fix soon. Need to take herbs. Whenever I'm doing overworld, I need to keep collecting herbs for my potion upgrades. Razor says, streamer got grandfather in pay to win during your run. What do you mean in pay to win during your run? Like, he bought it with real money. And the resources. He won't be the first one. There will be many that would pay to buy Durio items and get good stuff in it. Many people will do that. Will pay real money for summoning materials and then get good stuff from it. It is pay to win. Blizzard can deny it as much as they can, but they fucked up big time by making those things tradable. So far, I mean, I'm already level 100, which has been my biggest problem back there with the shitty experience rates. And I didn't feel bored. While leveling, I didn't feel bored. I would have preferred if instead of 4 dungeons, it would take 3 dungeons per level up on average. Because I think on average at one point it was kind of like do 4 dungeons to get your level. Like a dungeon would give me a quarter of a level in the final few levels. Sometimes less, sometimes more. And there is a timer, I might not be able to do this on time. There is no other player here to help. Why did they make such a shitty timer on this? Well, it's pointless to keep playing a season till the end of the season because eventually you will do what you wanna do. But I'll keep playing to make a few builds on the druid and on the rogue and eventually on the necro maybe. Because I have 3 character slots. This one and 2 more character slots that I can use. So after this I'll be leveling a rogue, but first I want to make some content for this one. I'm planning to make not just builds, but other useful content for Druid Werebear players. Maybe eventually for non-Werebear, but for now the Werebear ones is what I'm gonna focus on. It's fun to kill monsters and bosses as well. There's a lot of bosses I can kill. I'll be farming right now. I'm actually doing this because I'm farming materials to summon Grigor. I wish I didn't need to do nightmare dungeons for my glyph experience. This still bothers me that the only way to get glyph experience is nightmare dungeons. I'm still pretty bummed about that specific one. I think the living steel is somewhere around there. Let's go grab it. But first, is this a greed shrine? Hers got dismantled, but that's fine. I mean, not dismantled, dismounted. It's not about removing the crap. Yeah, I mean, reworking the glyph system will be nice. To just let you earn experience for it as you fight monsters anywhere. That would be the best way to handle it. You fight monsters and eventually you earn some tokens or whatever, offerings, whatever you want to call it, that eventually you decide on which to spend. It would be nice. Or to just make it so that at the end of other types of content or at certain places in other types of content, you could earn glyph experience. Regardless of where, regardless of how, we need more ways to earn glyph experience. There's many ways to make it. Making the reward stronger, yes, they did make it, but it was on average 19%. On average, 19% more glyph experience. It's like a spit in your face as a player to give you just a 19% increase. The easiest thing to do is to just reduce the amount of experience required to level glyphs. If you reduce the amount of experience required to level glyphs, it will solve this. You wouldn't need to increase the rewards if you reduce the requirements. Now someone's doing the build I used to like playing in my on my mage with the rotating lightning orbs. It is definitely good for it's good for Helltide farming.
Ah, it is finished.
I think that's it. That's the one I need. Now if it would stop spawning creatures that come for me, it would be great. War of Forgotten Souls and Fiend Roses, and 3 living steel. You need 6 living steel to summon the boss. Just to give you an idea of how much that is in perspective. Okay, next we're going to the north part of this area. Of this Helltide. We have to go around there somewhere. I'll just teleport. and walk from there. Grind.
We demand blood.
Let's do this. I'm also very happy with this Werebear. I wish it did more damage, or at least overpowered more often. Because I've already done 1,100,000 crits in solo, just by myself, no debuffs on the enemies, no buffs on me from external places. And that's okay. But I'm pretty sure there will be classes. See, this just now, I think I did 1.3 million. But I think other classes would be able to do 3-4 million damage on some things like penetrating shot, for example, bone spear, bloodlance maybe as well at 100 with proper synergized stuff. But I'm not min maxed in terms of gear, so maybe this can go up to 2 million with everything fully min maxed and stuff. If I'm doing 1.3 mil right now, I can see 2 million happening eventually. And keep in mind, when I do that damage, I don't do just that damage, because I do two damage numbers per hit. So I do my shockwave, but I also do my regular pulverize if it's close range. So I could end up hitting for 1 million and then another 1.3 million next to it. Or for 900,000 and another 1.3 million next to it. So I probably already hit for 2 million. The thing is, it needs to be right next to me to get both damage numbers to be there. Another 3 living seal and a lot of forgotten souls. These big chests are amazing. Should I go for the mystery chest? The chest of mysteries is around here somewhere. Let's get 250 for the chest of mysteries. One can never have enough forgotten souls. By the way, the player that was doing Durio that you said, what class was the player that you say got pay to win Durio queue and got grandfather? Was it a necro? Or was it a barbarian? I want to get that blood fiend throws. Or not bad. Oh, there will be rotation on the chests. I should probably wait for the rotation and then open them after it. So I've earned like 800 in 30, actually in 25 minutes of Helltide, I've earned around 800 cinders. 760. Not bad. It would have been 800 if I didn't start 5 minutes too late. Let me sort my inventory and then I can get the other chests.
That got most of it.
Let's check the weapons first. Those I can salvage just based on item power alone.
Good salvage. Plenty worth keeping. Plenty worth keeping.
Hmm.
That got most
Not
of it.
getting high item power. Okay, 903, not bad. Cooldown and maximum life. The maximum life is very low, but it is cooldown and maximum life.
Good salvage.
Where did I just get that new item? I got some new items, I don't know where they went. Why don't they get into my inventory? Now it probably went into the wrong storage and I can't remember where and what it was. I'll have to sort my stash later. For now, I've got other priorities. Let's go grab that chest of mysteries and then grab the other chest of mysteries. One thing's for sure. I've gotten the living steel that I wanted to. So the main reason why I came to do the Helltide was the living steel. Hmm. Come on. 250 soon. One's been clearing out here. $110. I've almost got enough. Should be able to upgrade my potion finally to level 80. I'm still using level 70 potion because it doesn't drop as much herbs unless you go and actually do this in the overworld by collecting it manually. I think whisper caches should drop more herbs when you complete them. And I think completing dungeons and other stuff like that, like when you complete a nightmare dungeon, you should get probably a small cache of herbs as a reward as well. We need more sources of those. Okay, now the next chest of mysteries. And then we're done after it. Next chest was somewhere around there. I'll make my way to it slowly. It is Galvine. Yeah, it is. Oh, shrine. Oh, it's the riches. Yes. Okay, we gotta make the best out of this shrine. Spawn me more enemies next to me. Come on, I'll collect later. For now, let's just kill as many as possible before it's over. I think it's over now. Okay, I can go and collect the stuff now. Okay. 97. 2 hours, 4 minutes until the world boss. Wait, what the fuck? I got stunwalked or something for a moment. Oh, it's a freezing one. What's this seasonal stuff on the ground? Did I leave something here before? $189. Okay. Go and steady getting ready for that chest. One thing is not clear for me, what is the condition to get those souls to spawn? Vampiric curses stored souls deal 200% increased damage. What are those stored souls? Killing an enemy affected by your vampiric curse stores their soul. Casting a defensive macabre or agility skill, you unleash stored souls to attack nearby enemies. You can hold up to 8 souls. Defensive macabre or agility. So with me it would be just this one. Huh, I see. This would be pretty nice on an Oculus Sork build. Oculus Sork, every time you evade, is a use of defensive skill. Every time you Frost Nova, use of defensive skill. So Oculus Sork would be pretty fun. Oculus Raiment of the Infinite Sork. Man, look at the ping, 214, but it feels like 2 seconds rather than 214. It's even worse than yesterday, when you have a few people around you. 2 more pairs next to you. I'll have to open one more chest. After this chest of mysteries, I'll probably have enough to open a small one soon. Okay, let's keep going for the chest of mysteries now. Can't avoid one of those. That's 4 forgotten souls right there. It is somewhere near here. Oh no, it moved. Never mind, it moved. Moved and it is now... It is now around here somewhere. Oh, I'll just rush there. One has already been opened. Might as well do a whisper while I'm here, right? Let's look for it. It's somewhere in the vicinity here. Oh, that was it. Oh, that's living steel. Well, there is one more living steel. I might as well open it, right? I didn't know living steel recharges. I thought you can only open 2 per run. If I knew, I would have opened previously one more. That means there's another living steel somewhere. That means I can open one more if I get 200 more in 10 minutes, which is doable. More than doable. The mystery chest is also somewhere nearby, by the way. Where was that mysterious chest? Oh, mini boss? Oh, this guy, the boss is here. Should we just kill that one? Because we have players. Oh, 1.5 million? Someone's buffing me, it seems. Where did it go? Come on. I'm at 185 right now. Let's try to get to 300 and get the next one. Westar says, Grats, your 100. Oh yes, I did get it this morning. And thanks. It was pleasure to level up to 100 this time around. Last time I couldn't bear it and stopped on any of the classes and characters. I didn't even want to back then because I knew it would be expensive to respect, which was the main reason why I didn't even bother, because I wanted to make multiple builds without it being extremely expensive to fully respect. But now even that is not much of a problem, which is why I wanted to just go for it in this season. And with those current experience rates, I'm happy. 90% of the experience leveling felt great. Maybe not 90, maybe 80%. The first 80 levels maybe felt great. The the last 20 levels could have been a little bit faster, just a little bit faster. For the last 20 levels would have been ideal. If they were to reduce the experience required for every level from 80 to 100 by like 15-20%, I think it would have felt just right. I'll be focusing now on earning materials for world boss hunting, for viewer boss hunting, and doing that, grinding for certain unique items on those viewer bosses. I'll probably do those in team. So for now, I can just accumulate the shit. No. I can accumulate the materials and then do that when I have more people around level 100 to group up with. There's some problems with the rubber banding and server stability. Yesterday, today, it's been like that. I got 4 minutes, so I wanna get those 50, 40 actually. Wanna get those 40 cinders, open this chest, and then be done with this Helltide. I'm not gonna participate in that event there. $25 more. Okay, 6 more. Oh, goblin. We're ready. Okay. Nice. I've got a lot of living still now. I'm not sure why my friend isn't logging in. Let me quickly double check. Probably gave up on logging in. If anyone needs a carry to tier 3 or tier 4, I'm free to do it now. So if you need help with the capstone dungeon. Mm, I have to get rid of some stuff. Okay, that's stuff that we will be destroying. But before that, let's first make some room. Damage to healthy lightning, crit strike damage to close, damage to poison to distant. This one could be good on a tornado build. I could probably remove the distant. The chance damage to close and poisoned.
That got most of it.
Cooldown, spirit cost reduction, and the rest kind of sucks, but it's very low item power. I'm still trying to find a good totem.
Could
I wanna
salvage.
mess around with the totem as well later.
Plenty worth keeping.
Just clearing. Why did I save this? Ah, for potential other builds. Well, we don't need it anymore. Hmm. This one is good for all types of people, even outs. I'll keep that one there. Okay. How far did I get with the clearing? I need to find time to update my spreadsheets to include all the new legendary powers. I'm gonna get rid of anything that's not close to the max. But some things like this I'll keep because I think I don't have many of those in the first place. One is a minimum. I need to check all that sacred stuff now. Okay, I think that's enough for now. When it comes to clearing. Next, what should I do? My friend didn't log in to give him some power leveling, so I should probably farm this event a bit. Or maybe? Yeah, let's farm this event because I want to get those rewards. If anyone wants to farm together, let me know. Actually, let's go right away over there first. And maybe check quickly. I'll have to check the alchemist later. I probably already have enough to craft my potion. Oh no, I don't. I need Life's Bane 27. No one seems to be doing the summoning right now. I don't have boots to partake in it yet.
You saved my life.
Tempo is definitely good for WoW level content like this. Give you the mobility.
Bless you.
This one's done. Oh, is someone summoning here? No, it's just regular enemies. Woodhouse also defensive skills, so I've actually got 2 of them in my setup. This guy is done. The summoning. Where do I see how many souls I've got stored up? Stuff is dying so quickly that I can't even hit it. How many people is there here? 5 and me 6 people. Let's open that chest. I wish I could see more of those chests. I don't see much of them. That's why I have 96 keys. Unused. Let's drink some juice.
What's still got some good in it?
Debating a lot sometimes whether I want to keep an item or not for another build. Oh, this is life and cooldown reduction actually already on it, and it's not bad numbers. And it gives me total armor, which will stack with my other total armor stuff.
Better than starting from nothing.
Still hunting for those gloves and boots. Also for the unique armor that I'm wearing as an ancestral. But the unique armor I can get from a boss.
What's left, you ask?
Let's see. Let's put this stuff here. I got 2 contenders for my next helmet. This one's gonna be the spare contender. This one's gonna be the main, because it's got better rolls on the cooldown and the HP. And speaking of rolls, let's see what I can do with my gloves or with my boots. Crit cost reduction. But it's not maximum evade charges, so I still need more. Yes. Finally. Okay, this one's I'm gonna leave those gloves as they are. See, I needed 2.5 million to reroll it. This is how much I've been rerolling that one item. Let's see something, by the way. If I look at my paragons, 530 dexterity, 540 int, 520 dex. I need willpower. I need willpower. So 69 willpower, 69. 69 willpower is needed. What I can try and find is if I lose this 42 intelligence. So let's say I find boots where I can get intelligence. Where I can get willpower instead of intelligence. If I lose 42 intelligence, would I have enough? I can afford losing 38 intelligence, not 42. Actually, I can afford losing 28 intelligence. It will be tough. It will be tough, but I'll make it work. With 900 plus item power items, it would be doable. I'm still using some 850 item power, 880, and this one would be a big changer when I get an ancestral version. I'll have better overpower damage there, better physical, better denaturation while fortified, and better armor. I'll farm for the boss that drops this armor soon. So what I need to do is get a helmet with maximum life, cooldown reduction, and ideally, should I sacrifice the total armor, keep the fire resistance, or keep the total armor, sacrifice the fire resistance?
Good nor evil. How may I help you?
I think I'll sacrifice the fire resistance and try to get some stats here. I can try and get willpower.
My magics await your return.
If I get willpower on that helmet, which I did, I should be able to patch up my stuff. See, I've got more maximum life. I've got the extra cooldown reduction, which the previous one didn't have. I'll lose basic skill attack speed. That's fine for me. Obviously, I need to put the right aspect in it. $57 willpower. Would 57 willpower be enough? Let me first check. Do I have one of those aspects?
Let me show you.
What was it called? The ballistic. I should have a ballistic somewhere here. If not, definitely in the chest.
Bright aura. Brighter soul.
Wait, what?
The wonders of sanctuary at your fingertips. How may I help? Here are the reclaimed constituents.
How it's ready? I won't get rid of my old one just yet. Okay. Let's check my cooldown. 14.4 and 44.99. 41. Oh, that's nice. I lost like 3 seconds here. I was like more than a second here. I'll keep that one just in case as a spare. But let's check my paragons now. More willpower is needed. Hit. Boots. This is from where I'll get the willpower, but can I get all stats on boots? If I get 28 all stats instead of intelligence on if I find the next pair of boots, and by next pair of boots I'll be looking for something that gives me gain plus X evasion charges. Oh, it will be tough. I might as well just get rid of the... Actually, instead of getting rid of Mother's Embrace, I should find a better Mother's Embrace with better all stats and better maximum life. This one is kind of in the middle of maximum life and at the bottom of all stats. Oh, and an amulet. I need a better amulet. This one is a dot because it has wild impulses, which I don't need. In fact, wild impulses is hurting me right now. Sure, it gives me extra damage, but it also makes the cost higher of the thing. But that's 22.3 spirit cost reduction from this amulet, and this damage reduction while injured also helps a lot. Maximum roll on the almost on the spirit cost reduction and almost maximum on the cooldown reduction. Which one was the road? The road one was the damage reduction, right? Definitely not removing this. Nice. Just what I wanted. Triple overpower. Triple overpower. If only this vulnerable damage wasn't vulnerable damage. Because I think vulnerable damage isn't as good as it used to be. Let's check my damage reduction. %9% and 10%. In 11. Oh, 73.5. That's 35%. I mean, that's, yeah, okay. I need more of this. Those I need more of. This one is nice. But I definitely need more of those. Because those prevent you from one shots. Those prevent you from two shots. What I can try is find something similar to those gloves, but with all stats, and I can find boots with all stats. And if I do that, I'll be sorted. For now, let's farm a little bit more. I need to do bosses soon, but I'll wait a little. I'll wait for a party to form for hunting bosses. For now, I think I just need I need to do whispers. For now, in this area, to accumulate enough boss run stuff. Wait, look at this book. It's showing the red mark. Oh, chest. I'm still not convinced that using this thing with the curse is worth it.
Wouldn't have made it without you.
I want this to go to Kyrgyzstan, so I can farm some herbs in Kyrgyzstan for my potion. Naturally, without just going there. But I guess regardless of what herb I find, I can just exchange it at a 5-to-1 ratio to the one I need. The goblin, I just barely missed it. Wait, something is blinking there. What is it? What's blinking here? I need to get one of those whispers done.
Couldn't have made it without you.
I'll double check in a moment which bosses I would need to farm for the unique items I want in my build. Other than Durio. I do want a Harlequin crest. But I also want maybe a better Mother's Embrace and definitely Insatiable Fury. Insatiable Fury would be my priority right now. Shit, I can't get to the goblin on time. They must have nerfed the drop rates of Potent Blood, because I'm barely getting any. Most likely they silently applied a nerf to the Potent Blood drop rates. Okay, let me quickly go to the Tree of Whispers. While I'm there, I can probably go and do the boss underneath it. This reminds me. Let me open my archive. So Durio, we know Durio for good stuff, but Ward Zir, Mad Wolf's Glee, Vasilis Spare, Grey Staff of the Crown. I want Grey Staff of the Crown because I want to try a build with it if I get it. Beast in Ice, Mother's Embrace is here. Insatiable Fury is there. So Beast in Ice is definitely something I want to farm. Varshan, Mad Wolf's Glee, Vasilis Prayer, Great Staff of the Crown, Mother's Embrace, okay. Grigor, Penitent Greaves, Insatiable Fury. Grigor is Insatiable Fury, so I can farm this one no problem. In fact, I want to go and do it. If anyone wants to join me, you're welcome to. I'll just quickly sort my inventory and go do that. Varshan is level 75, by the way, this one here. So he's definitely an easier one to do.
It is done.
Hmm. What was I gonna do? I need the potion crafter NPC. Movement speed. This one is maximum on the eluding. Rating with 24. Maximum life and 2 types of damage reduction. I could save that for other classes or other builds.
You can still use these.
Maximum evade charges, but the rest sucks. Okay, so I need to go and visit that NPC. I didn't try Grimoire tier 4 yesterday, I only tried the tier 3. Bro, fell. I can't use it. I can go and get another one later, but for now let's just fix this.
I can cure what ails you.
5 lives bane more is needed. $26 white shade and 24 hour moss. We don't need Redem in here, right?
A potent quantity indeed.
Do we need Biteberry? We don't. So White Howard's Moss, and we get those. From where do we get those? This one is Glen and Hauser. Well, at least I got to level 80 my potion. I'll get it to 90. 90 is the max, right? Let's go there. A power level 50. Power level 50, what does he mean? Let's carry him quickly to level 50. I can do that. As I said earlier, now is the time to ask me for boosting and stuff like that. He rerolled to a barbarian. Maybe the druid was a little too slow for him. Druid is not for everyone. They're late boomers. And even then, see this Werebear Druid, it's just not as strong as some other classes might be in terms of damage. I'm pretty sure Necrus will dominate in terms of damage still. And so would certain rogue builds. Let me swap my power here quickly. Druid is not the best one to do carries because it's just slow. With the rogue here, I could be rushing straight to the mobs and just AoEing them with some flurries and stuff. And here is your chance. If you're watching now, you can join us. If you want a carry to world tier 3 and 4. I reminded the guy to take the chance. If he plans on making an out, now it's his chance to join and get that one carried before it's late. We still have one more SWAT after this guy joins, so there is that. I ran out of spirit. Let's wait for him if we get to the boss. I'll wait. There's 22,000 this thing every 4 seconds in AoE. I think it's better than the souls. I think it's better than the one that activates souls when I use defensive skills. Because first it heals me, second it does not much, negligible shit damage, but that shit damage could get rid of trash mobs. Or at least get them low enough to just get them vulnerable. So yeah, I like that vampiric power more than the other one. The other one is good for builds that don't use vulnerable. So you can apply the curse and combined with the one that makes the curse act as vulnerable. This guy is an anime fan. What was the previous hero called? His account is Asuna. This one is called Nami. And the other one was, again, another one such name of a famous character. Is he in here already? 2 point something million. Wow, that was nice. Okay, this one next. Hmm. Let's see. Nice.
Cursed! This place is cursed!
Hmm. Let's get this done. Come on, spawn them faster. Spawn faster, come on. Yeah, it was this way. Thankfully, the power leveling boosting still works, from the looks of it, without the character needing to follow you. Because they had changed it from one of the patch notes to a state where a character couldn't leech XP from the beginning of the entrance and needed to be within X meters of you. I guess they reverted on that change because probably people complained. But why didn't they say they reverted it anywhere in the recent patch notes I've read? And I've been reading every single patch note, even if I didn't make videos for some of the older ones. I did read them. Thankfully, they're all on the same page. You don't need to visit different pages to read the patch notes. I like how they're handling that on their website. Hmm. Come on. Wonder what I should do with my rogue. Probably the ice fury. Maybe eventually after that I can try stuff like penetrating shot and the rest. I wanna do my ice fury death trap setup as a 2.0 or 3.0, whatever version it would be. I think it was Icy Death, the name of that rogue build. And it would be actually stronger this season. This season, anything where the ultimate skill does damage is gonna be better. Because you have that 20% ultimate cooldown from the vampiric powers. And then there's the new item affix that lets you cast automatically random traps, even death trap. I wish Ice in the Dark didn't have that bet on the other stats. Some of the stuff on Ice in the Dark is just pointless compared to a good damage reduction armor. It's a good thing to have in the early levels, but after like level 90 monsters or something, it starts getting tough to survive with Ice in the Dark, wasting so many slots on non-damage reduction stats. They should have added some damage reduction to Ice in the Dark. Like damage reduction from close enemies or while injured. Or both of them. Just deposit now. I wonder how strong a Hota Barb would be now with the changes. With the extra overpower guarantees. I have to ask some barbarians later that have leveled up if they tried Hammer of the Ancients with the new overpower, vampiric power. Did he die? He died. Now that we got them to tier 4, I can do some nightmare dungeons. To get them leveled up. I mean, maybe the rogue won't. Maybe the rogue won't play the Wobby and will go back on his barbarian, because he needs level 100 on his barbarian. %88 shockwave, not so bad. Keep it up. We're keeping it up. That's how a young man needs to do to keep it up. You gotta keep it up. The moment you cannot keep it up, you have to start worrying. It needs to be up at all times when needed. Let's see. I need to salvage some nightmare dungeons. Mm. Should I use? Let's just use the armor one. Easy ones. That's what I'll do. We're boss in 41 minutes, so I've got the reminder on my screen. Hell tight in 11. I'm not sure if I want to do hell tight right away. Maybe I can wait and not do that hell tight now. I think around this difficulty would be fine for me to handle on a 3-man team to solo carry. Where is the shielder? I think he died. Okay. And this rubber bending is terrible. And this delay. Wow, this one heals a lot. Man, look at him healing. What the actual fuck? And he's got some solid armor as well. Finally. This one was resistant. Ah! Come on. But the Werebear, I'm pretty sure it's one of the weaker builds out there compared to other classes. Some of the strong and compared to other druid builds. I think it's still weaker than what was the strongest druid build before. And that's because overpower doesn't happen all the time. Whereas with other builds that are not focusing on overpower, they get the damage constantly. With every single. Damage over time? Why the damage over time? Is Whirlwind the damage over time? I didn't know Whirlwind is considered damage over time. What else is there? Damage to close and maximum HP. Well, some damage reduction would have been nice, but I personally also don't like it on rings. I also prefer HP on rings instead of... Is it even possible to get damage reduction? I think it wasn't. Yeah, never mind. It wasn't. Hmm. Come on. Wait, it's here. Ah, this one is vampiric. Fuck. Stupid vampiric. He's barely taking any damage. Okay, finally. Let's see. Hmm. Fuck, I'm stuck. I don't know why they're running so close to me. They get the experience even from afar. This wagging. 300 milliseconds ping. It feels like 3 seconds. Well, it feels like 1.5 seconds to me when I'm casting skills and using other stuff. Or theory. That should speed things up a little. If it weren't wagging as much. Fuck. This wagging bullshit. Okay, some more here. In order to boost them faster, I'll have to go to a lower rank map. Next, I'll have to craft some forties for them. So I can one-shot stuff and we can just complete it in 3-4 times faster. This delay is unbearable. I think I'll take them to some Varshandrans. That could be good for them in terms of leveling and in terms of gearing, most likely. Maybe once they're 50 or something, I could do some Varshandrans so they don't get one shot easily there. Although they do need level 60 to equip items of ancestral type. So War Tier 4 really begins at level 60 if you're getting boosted. Alright, I'll do tier 40 something. Because it's 3 people and while I do speed through tier 50s, so 3 people I don't. Let's get rid of the trash.
Plenty worth keeping. That got most of it.
Let me go craft some. In tier 40s. Those are good. I can run them. Oh, but he switched to Barb. Well, then skip would be fast at 45. But if I knew he was switching to Barb, I could have done one of the harder. Well, let's just see how this one goes. Because it seems like they invited a fourth person. Man, come on, why am I not overpowering with my pulverize? And this fucking delay is killing me. Super annoying. Look at that. I'm attacking and suddenly my character gets teleported and it actually attacked in a completely different place to the one I was pointing to. Due to the stupid rubber banding. Their net code must be spaghetti code. If it's rubber banding this much. Look at this fucking rubber banding. I'm like zapping through the screen. Let's see.
So then, I stuck the fool with his own blade.
No, no, no.
Greetings, wanderer. Join us for a meal?
Hmm. Okay, that was fast XP for non-revs. Non-revs got 2 levels just from this little event here, from 42 to 44. Is that another one of those? Are we not doing this for XP? Maybe another event here. What's with this bugged guild stuff? Telling I completed challenges all the time. Every now and then it glitches, resets, and says that we've completed the challenges in one go. I need to get the best gear, and why would I want to do the best gear and the best build in the game? Those builds are normally boring. I do builds that I enjoy playing. Sometimes it might coincide and the best build would be what I enjoy playing. But most of the time the cheesy builds are super boring. Getting the best gear would be different. It's not gonna be a Werebear Druid, I can tell you that. But Werebear Druid is good enough. Can you get the best gear with this build? You can. You don't need 100 Nightmare Dungeon to get the best items in the game. The best items in the game drop on WoW Nightmare Dungeons as well. What I do want to do is super bosses though. Wait, where is the bubble? Oh, the bubble went to him. I need to leave the dungeon and then re-enter it. "12 minutes on the world boss." 161 milliseconds. Oh shit. Even in the town.
Proper tools of vengeance. That to you then.
But yeah, level 925 item power items. You don't need
There's
to
that.
do a level 100 nightmare dungeons to get those.
You can still use these. I can break that down.
Still trying to find a better amulet.
There's that. Come back if you need the forge.
Let me pull the patch notes. Pull the patch notes and World boss in how many minutes? In 4 minutes. But yeah, right now I'm hoping that the rogue builds are nice. This Werebear is not gonna be a top tier build. It's gonna be like if top tier is SSS, this one will be S. If top tier is S, this one would be A minus. Again, the difference in between builds, nothing much has changed. Except that what could do tier 30 before or tier 40 before can now do tier 60 or 70. Hmm. I'll probably have to get rid of this ring though. Get some good stats. Because this wiki hit chance kind of wasted. If I get all stats here, and then maybe all stats in a glove and in a helmet, it could work better. Right now I need that little bit of willpower for this extra 45 overpower damage. Hmm. Hmm. I could get more DPS if I remove that Mother's Embrace. I'll be struggling with the spirit, but I could get an extra nice offensive aspect there. I'll also be experimenting removing the things that give me extra rank to skills to see if I'll get more damage by not having those and just having things that that give me multiplicative or other types of extra damage. Come on. This is taking longer than it needs to. But it's me and that teammate barbarian that are actually carrying this. The rest of them don't even have level 80. Oh, 2 million, that was nice. Fuck, I can't move. What? Oh, this 1.8 thousand millisecond whack. This server is dying. What the fuck? 1.8 thousand millisecond whack. This is stupid. Look at that. It's not even exploding the stuff on my screen. Of course it's gonna start wagging in a boss fight. And I can't even heal properly or do damage. What the fuck? I feel like we'll see the servers shutting down and being updated for maintenance or something. What the fuck? I can't even move. And this is terrible. 2.7 millisecond whack. And the servers are seriously getting bombarded probably right now. And they can't handle. I can't do shit. I haven't died. Because of the fucking 3000 ping. 3000 ping. This is terrible. I can't even loot with this whack. The fuck? Not letting me loot. This is ridiculous. $9.25. Could keep that for the affix.
What's left, you ask?
Wow, look at this. Even walking. Yeah, something terrible is happening. Let's see if the Battle.net launcher has a message about it. Doesn't seem like there is a message on the Battle.net launcher regarding the problems.
The finest cuts and clarity. What suits
I'm not sure if we can even do Nightmare Dungeons in this current state. It's not opening. It took like 3, 4, 5 seconds to open this NPC.
There is magic in all things. Let me show you. May your road be filled with wonders.
We'll see how it goes. Hopefully I don't end up dying due to the stupid ping. During that boss fight at one point it was 3.7 thousand ping. And the fuck, it's not letting me. Come on, whack. Even picking up items takes like a second before I actually pick up the item. Look at that. Nothing's happening. Man, this sucks. I keep moving around the map unwillingly. And my attacks keep getting delayed. And not just the attacks, everything I do. Look at that. Now I'm using a potion, but it takes like 3 seconds before the potion is actually used. It's gonna be difficult to play it like this. I mean, what am I supposed to do now? The only thing I can do is to walk out and hope they fix this. Stupid. What the fuck? Look at this. Maybe because I'm in a group. Maybe it's because I'm in a group. What the hell? Why is it lagging for me then? What the fuck? Maybe because he's the party leader. Look at this. Look at this. You're hearing the sound, but you're not seeing the damage numbers. Every time I do a pulverize, it makes that sound. And this is normally a great way to get experience for them from this little event here, but you're wasting it with that ping. Even walking, he stops for a few seconds. Opening the door takes a few seconds. No, I need to revive him because he's not gonna get it. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say he's not gonna get experience while he's dead. At least before we tested it and we didn't get experience while dead. Unless they fixed it or changed it, whatever. And it's like I'm on an ice rink. Ice rink and sliding. What the fuck? Well, this river bending is just terrible. Why am I here now? What the fuck? It keeps teleporting me different parts of the map all the time. I'll probably be dead with the next unwagging. Yeah, great. Now I ran out of potions as well. There's nothing I can do here. It's like that. What the fuck? I've never seen this game be this badly waggy. What the fuck? It unlocked for a moment. How's it, Dolphin Puck? Welcome. What it looks like and what it feels like are slightly different because you can't actually you can't understand when I'm pressing buttons. Sometimes by the sound cue you can hear it, but it looks better than it feels. And it already looks awful. You're leveling a new druid from 0 and it's painful. Yeah, druids are a little tough. At the beginning I start off with landslide whenever I level a druid. And look at that, even at level 100 it's hard to get good crits. Sure, I don't have the best gear. But even with the best gear, I don't think a druid would be able, a Werebear Druid would be able to do that much better than what I'm doing right now. So far, my highest crit I've seen was 2 million. When solo, it was 1.5 or 1 point something million crit overpower. And I can probably get it to 2 million solo, maybe 2 point something if I try to rework my items a bit. But there isn't that much more damage I can get actually by changing items. By changing some skills, even if I go Grizzly Rage, I could get some extra damage from Grizzly Rage. I'll be testing that. I'll be doing a lot of testing in the next few days. I just need to make alternative items for the alternative setups I wanna test. Hopefully, if I'm the party leader, this whack will disappear. It could be my internet, but I've never had problems like that from my internet when playing. Man, I can't do shit right now. See, this is definitely not 300. Earlier when he was saying 300, it was more like 3000. I think the ping I'm seeing right now is only 10% of the actual ping that's happening in the game. This shit, the whack. Oh, actually, when I can actually get better DPS if I level my glyphs. Yeah, leveling the glyphs definitely will increase my DPS. I don't think if it can double it. I'll have to check. I'll have to check how it will change if I max out all my glyphs. But I wanna do Uber bosses and not nightmare dungeons. This leveling up speed. I think the time it takes to level up a glyph to 15 should be the time it takes to level it up to max level actually. You dropped the Uber unique today and need to make a druid to be able to use it well. Which Uber unique did you drop? No, there is still pink. Even after I left, I actually restart the game. I'll restart the game. I'll restart Battle.net as well. You drop the melted heart of Selig. That would go very well with the great stuff of the crown, maybe. If you want to do a storm quo build. I personally really want to get great stuff of the crown, and I want to make a basic attack great stuff of the quo build. I never could get great stuff of the crown in Eternal Realm. So I'm still hoping eventually I could get it. Yeah, exactly. I never wanted the Selig because it was Uber item. I wasn't even counting on getting it. But yeah, Grey Staff of the Crown, Mad Wolf's Glee, and Tempest Throw, those are pretty nice. But with Heart of Selig, it would be fun for sure. An additional layer. But that means you would be sacrificing even more legendary affixes. Because every unique added is a legendary affix removed. That's gonna be a lot of legendary affixes missing. But yeah, I know that the Uber uniques are easier to get now. Not as easy though. You still need to do Durio. Which boss did you get the stuff of? Not the stuff. The melted heart of Selig. What boss dropped it? My latency is still shit. Whatever is happening right now, Blizzard servers are not giving me good ping. So I'm not sure if I should keep playing until this is fixed.
I can break that down.
I'll try an online latency test. First of all, my streaming doesn't have frames. Okay, let's try a speed test or latency test if I can find a latency test website. Latency test online. Let's see, latency test online. If there's a latency test to multiple locations, that's what I would want to try and see how it goes. Test my latency. Boom. Okay, I'm testing my latency right now. I can show you what I'm doing right now. This is what I'm doing right now, testing the latency. Doesn't seem great. I still haven't gotten to the European servers, but this is how my latency is to the American and Canada and whatever, to the NA servers. Okay, now it's GB. London latency, it's very sporadic as well. Wonder what it would be when it reaches Eastern Europe. Okay, Frankfurt still goes to 300. Normally I don't go even to 100 no, to European stuff like Central Europe and stuff servers. Not sure why the game's suddenly lagging, but it's probably an ISP thing, most likely. So yeah, overall it wasn't great. Enough of this. Let me remove that. Until this is fixed, it would be difficult to play. I'll try again, maybe one more map. But even in town,
The forge is ready.
this took like 10 seconds to open. I think I need to just walk out and hope that tomorrow it's better. I'll stop my stream now. Unfortunately, I can't enjoy this right now. It's gonna be stupid if I keep playing with this. I'll just get pissed off. Um, hopefully tomorrow this is resolved. I hope. For now, thanks for stopping by and watching me play. I mean, I'm stopping this stream 8 hours too early. I would have normally stopped 8 hours from now because I've only streamed for 3.5 hours. But I'll test later in the morning how it is. And hopefully it's fixed. If it isn't fixed, I'll talk to the ISP. Thanks for the follow, Dolphin. Good work with leveling the the druid. You can try and find a carry in the Diablo Discord. Maybe there's gonna be people who can boost you. Keep it cool until next time from me, and goodbye to everyone.